So let's go. So we're gonna, let's take that movement and turn to the side where you're tapping behind, opposite. Yeah. And go in at a pace that's comfortable for you. Yeah, there you go. Good. Excellent. So now let's go back to the front with the knee lifts, and you can bring the knees up a little higher. And the arms can be a little larger in the movement. You're taking the opposite hand and touching your knee. Opposite hand. Right, there you go. Good, and let's change that to the inside of the lower leg. Opposite hand to opposite leg. Yep, wonderful. Good, and now same thing behind. Reach across your back. There we go. All right, and then just plant your feet about wider than hip width apart with a slight bend in your knees. Come forward with the chest, press your palms together. Then fingertips are facing up to your chin, and then up to stand as you open the arms out to the side. So from the side, you're going to go into a little mini squat, reach, and then arms overhead. Mini squat, chest forward, abdominals strong and tight. And you're going to keep pushing into that mini squat as you go down and up. Right, so up, right. Keep going. Not a deep squat. It's just a little tiny mini squat. It doesn't need to be your lowest squat. Yeah. When you bring the palms together, kind of really press the palms together so you get that chest action and then reaching out. Good. Excellent. So now we're going to come up to stand, arms out to the side and down. And now, if you have yoga blocks, this will be helpful. If you don't, it's a-okay. So we're going to come down to kneeling. If you have the yoga blocks, you're going to take the 2 yoga blocks. You're going to place them on the flat side of your mat, facing, and just watch for a second. Your hands will go on the yoga blocks, giving you some nice support. Come down to kneeling. If you need a towel to cushion your knees, go ahead and do so. Can you guys see me? Okay. So then you're going to walk your knees back a little. So you can sit your butt back towards the heel. You're not going to go into stay here for too long. Then you're going to come forward and then up. So we're going to curl, sit back, come forward and up. Make sure that you're bending your arms when you bring your chest forward and a little push up. And I want you to go at a pace. If today you really need to be slow and go through it, then go ahead and do that. But you're going to keep it in motion. And the yoga blocks are just there to help with you height. If you don't have the yoga blocks, you just get as low to the mat as you can and up. Curling, engaging the abdominals, rounding the back, and then that natural arch in the back and the lower back as you come forward and up. Go ahead. And you're going to do, let's give you a number. Do about 10, yeah. So Casey, when you go back, I want you to curl round. So think of it as cat-cow in motion. So you're giving me that motion. Yeah. Yeah. And your hands should be a little wider apart. Casey, you just, no yoga block. Just, yeah. You only have 1. You need 2. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's it, G. So, and really get that curl, rounding, G. A little more curl. Right. Okay, so keep going. You have about 4 more. So think of a moving abdominal curl and a moving extension of the spine. All right, looking great. Whole body, entire body. Now, just take a pause and watch the reverse of it. So we're going back rounded. So now you're going to bend the arms and you're going to come forward into your baby cobra and then go up. And then you're going to arch into your kneeling downward dog. Or up dog. Up dog. God, it's been such a long time. You're going to sit back You're going to arch as you come forward, and then you're going to extend into a kneeling upward dog. So make sure your shoulders are pressing down and your chest is going forward, not up, not your head, not your chin. And then sit back. And then you're kneeling upward dog. You don't have to round to curl to go back. You're just going to focus on arching forward, extending the spine, and then sitting back. Keep going. Let me just see. I can see your head really wonderful, Steve. Ah, there we go. Oh my God, it's so good to see you live. Matt, welcome. All right, twice more. Keep going, G. G and Matt and Steven have taken my classes. Lori Malin has taken my classes, so they kind of know where this groove is going. Good. Keep going, Virginia. I see you. One more time. That's it, Casey. Good. All right, everyone, take a pause break and just watch for a second. So here are your options. You're going forward nice and slow, that nice extension of the lower back. And then here's your up dog, right? So when you get to your up dog, I want to see if you can lift your knees off the floor, engage your abdominals to lift your hips and your lower back. So I'll do it again from here. So from your up dog, you're just going to make sure your toes are tucked under. You're going to tighten and firm your abs to lift your knees and lift your back. And then you're going to gently bring the knees down as you sit back. So it's just nice and easy. Going forward, you get here to your up dog. Give it a pause. Breathe in, and then with an exhale, lift. And then gently put the knees down. You're only going to do about 7 of those, okay? So go ahead and do that. If you don't want to lift the knees off, you don't have to. You can just kind of draw the abs in and just give it a go. Make sure your arms are straight. Right, tuck your toes. Right, toes are tucked. There you go. Oh, beauties. Keep going. So you're going to use the ab. Gee, that was your legs first and your abs second. Put the abs in there with your legs. Connect them together. Yes. There you go, Matt. Yep. One more time, everyone. Let me see. I can get Virginia, looking great. Now, the next time you're in a push-up, kneeling or bent or straight leg. So let's do it together. So we're going to go forward. You get here. Instead of up dog, you're going to hold neutral. So this is the up dog. This is neutral, kneeling. If you want to straighten your legs, go ahead and straighten the legs. But whether it's knees down or knees off, you're going to stay here and hold. Okay? All right, so everyone, get into that position because I'm going to give you your Pilates breath work in this position. So with the knees down or legs straight, hold and inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 2. Inhale for 5, 4. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth for now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 4. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth for 5, 4, 3, 2, 5. Everyone put your knees down and take a rest. Come off your wrist, come up to sit, give the wrist a break. So that was 50 rounds of breath. So we're going to do the other 50. So now what I want you to do is go forward, come to kneeling, right? For those of you who've taken my class before, you can come to straight leg, come to kneeling, and you're going to inhale, lower the left, inhale, lower the left. You're going to exhale, up. Inhale on the down, down, down. Inhale, exhale. Okay? So kneeling or straight. So inhale, you're going to lower, lower. Exhale, you're going to straighten the arms. Exhale, one at a time. All right? Here we go. Ready? So here we go. Inhale, lower one arm. Inhale, lower the second. Exhale, straighten one arm and exhale the second. Right. Inhale as you go lower down. 1 and 1. Exhale up. 2 and 2. Inhale, lower. Exhale up. Now everyone, arms are straight. Hold it. I'm going to change the breath. Breathe in with the arms straight. And now exhale, lower one arm. Exhale, lower. Exhale, lower. Inhale, stay there. Stay with there. Now breathe in again. I just want to make sure everyone's on the same page. And now exhale, straighten the arms. Exhale, up and up. Inhale, hold. Exhale, lower. One arm. And then the second. Inhale, stay there. And now exhale, straighten the arms and up. Now I'm going to let you do the next 5 reps with any breath work that you want to do. The only thing I ask is when you find the movement, which part of the movement is more challenging, that's when you're going to exhale, okay? It could be right, left, one or the other. So go ahead. You're going to go down, down, up, up. Exhale where the movement's challenging for you, where you feel you have to really get your back, your abdominals, your obliques, your legs, your entire body to lift you up or down, down or up. Twice more. Keep going. Good. One more time, and we're going to meet with both arms bent. Both elbows down, everyone. Hold your both elbows down. Hold it. Both elbows down, bent arms. Hold, hold. Breathe into it. Knees down or knees off. Up to you. Breathe. And now come right out of it. Beautiful. Sit up. All right, so I think we're warm. Is everyone warm? Yeah? Good. Okay. So we're going to do continue with some kneeling exercises. If you need a towel for your knees, I have a towel. So we're going to start with your knees below your hips, your wrists below your hips. And you're going to keep your toes tucked. If you want to make it more challenging, untucking your toes will just increase the challenge of the exercise. So what we're going to do is we're going to lift the right leg behind us and the left arm out to the side. So instead of going forward and back, we're going to go side and back. Okay? And then we do the same thing. And you again, exhaling. So we're not looking to go any higher than parallel to the floor. Okay, so here we go. Ready? Let's go one leg back, arm to the side, 1. And when you get there, just hold it for a count of 1. Yeah, we'll pick up the speed as we start to get a little more control. And when you lift the leg behind you, it doesn't have to be high, just as long as you feel you're lifting the leg with your glute, your hamstring, the back of your thigh, and your front hip. Also, yeah, towels are great. Good. 4 more times. I think Matt knows where I'm going with this. 3 more times. Twice more. And now stay here wherever you are. So the arm is out to the side, right? And the opposite leg is behind you, right? So with the arm and the arm that's out to the side, so I have my left arm out to the side, I have my right leg behind me. You're going to reach the left arm underneath you, across your chest, like you're going to reach it over to the right. Now when you do that, you're going to want to fall to the floor. You got to keep the abs engaged, the glute engaged, and be solid in the body. So you're just going to take the arm out to the side and reach. Now, some of you will bend the right arm. So you want to keep your torso still. Right, so go ahead. Let's go for 10. 9, right. 8. And if you feel the leg that's behind you, if you feel that butt cheek and that hip rotating open, you want to keep it flat and parallel, like a table, so your butt cheeks do not move in the rotation. Right, there you go. Good, 1 more time. And let's switch sides. So it's opposite arm, opposite leg on the other side. Good. That's it. And let's see, who am I? Virginia, challenge your reach across. Like you really want to reach something that's across on, yeah, the other side of the room. Yeah. Now keep your hips still, Virginia, by thinking that you're around your belly button and inside of your hips and your pelvis is a big dial, a radial dial, that every time you tighten it, it's going to support your lower back and your hips. Good. Right. That's it, everyone. Let's do 2 more reps, 2 more, and then 1 more. Sweet and lovely. Sit back, come off your arms, and take a rest. So with the next exercise that we're going to do, so let's say my left arm, my right leg is behind me. You're going to bend the left leg. So I'm pushing my heel upward, right? And then as you rotate, you're actually going to rotate the hip and extend the leg. So I'm pushing my heel outward now. So I'll do it this way. So I'm letting my hip rotate a little as I reach across. Whoop. This is very challenging. And then you're going to bring the leg back. So you're doing a hamstring curl with your core. And then you're doing a hip rotation. Push. So I'm really energizing my leg to push up and out. So I get more glute. And okay, so we're going to do 5 on each side. Let's try it. Good. Leg, arm, settle into that. Bend the leg, push the heel up towards the ceiling, and then push the heel out. Right. So who knew we were going to be doing like a boxing kick, a martial arts kick, as we do some Pilates this morning. Good. That's it, G. And Matt, lift the leg a little higher when you rotate it. That'll help. That's going to help you for the next exercise. That's it, VC. Right. Welcome. 1 more time. When you finish 5, don't wait for everyone else. Just move to the other side. Get nice and strong in the setup first. Feel that. Leg is bent, right? And then you reach across and you extend that heel behind you, pushing through the glute, the front hip. Yeah. There we go. And then the hip rotation. So you're doing a rotation of the hip out as you reach, and then a rotation of the hip back to parallel. Don't let it drop. Yeah. Did you see that? Okay. So I'm doing a rotation of my hip out. So my hip now bone is facing towards the camera. And then when I bend the leg, my front hip bone is facing down towards your mat. Yeah. Good. Last one, everyone. And now take a rest. Take a break. And so this is the last kneeling exercise we're going to do for today. So you're going to start where you were, bent leg, arm out to the side. You're going to do a hip rotation reach. You're going to hold it there and hold it there. And as you hold it there, keep the leg engaged. So as soon as I soften my leg, I'm collapsing to the floor. But if I really think about pushing my heel to the wall behind me and reaching across, you got that nice tension of rotation. And my abdominals and my solar plexus and my obliques and my back is all working to hold me suspended. Okay, so let's just do 1 and we're going to hold for 10 seconds. Ready? Let's start together. And reach across, extend the leg back and hold. Excuse me. And hold. Keep the leg strongly engaged. Pushing that leg outward. The core is the middle. The rotation is happening there. And the back in the core is working in that rotation to keep you off the floor. Don't let that shoulder touch the floor. It's just hovering above the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wonderful. Let's set up on the other side. That was it. That was it, Marilyn. That was it. Yep. Okay, let's go to the other side. Let's set up together. Arm out to the side, leg bent, heel reaching out. Feel your butt cheeks, feel your glute, feel your front hip, feel your abs, feel everything. And now reach under, reach across and hold. Keep the legs strongly engaged. Right. Breathe in through the nose. And I like to breathe out through my nose with this one, not my mouth. Good. So it's like you're doing some yoga ujjayi breathing here. You know, throat breathing. You don't let the breath, right. 5, 4, looking fantastic. 3, Steve, I can see just a little bit of your leg. 2, 1, and then come out of it. Wonderful. So let's everyone come around and we're going to start our Pilates abdominal series of 5 on your back, lying on your back. So you guys are familiar with this. Okay, so lying on your back. Let's start with the legs down, arms reaching up to the ceiling. If you need a yoga block for your head rest, then you're just going to place a yoga block at the base of your head. So we're going to come up, 1, right? And then from here, write that down. We'll do 5. So just follow me through this series. Arms reaching above the chest, take a deep breath in, feet down, legs bent, exhale, lift 1. Lower the feet, arms reaching up to the ceiling. Some of you are starting to reach your arms overhead. Exhale, 2. One more time. And now exhale, 3. Good. Bring your inner ankles together to touch knees apart, hands behind the head. And now extend the legs 45 degrees out. 1. And bend. 2. And bend. And 3. And bend. Either exhaling on the out, find the most challenging part, or exhale when you bring the knees in. Whatever is more challenging for you, that's where you're going to place the breath. One more time. And hold. Good. For now, lift the legs up to the ceiling, straight above the hips. Reach your arms down to your side. See if you can lift your chest up a little higher. Hold it here. And now from here, hold on to the back of the right knee, thigh area. Head stays up or rest the head down and switch. 1 and 1 and 2 and 2. Yes. 3 and 3. Breathe in, breathe out. 4. And now a little faster, just a little faster. And go for 5 and 5. 4 and 4. 3 and 3. 2 and 2 and 1 and 1. Take a break, rest. Pause, rest. Feet down, head down. Yes, take a pause. Okay? So we're going to start with the legs in tabletop. The hands go behind the head. You're just going to come up nice and easy. And you're going to bring the left elbow and the right knee to touch. And then bring everything, knees parallel, even. And then switch sides. So you're just doing little knee pulls as you come across. And then we'll take it into extension of the leg a little bit further. Okay, so here we go. Left elbow, right knee. 1. 1, 2, 2. Now start to extend the opposite leg a little further. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, and 4, 4. Excellent. One more time. And 5 and 5. Rest the head down. Rest the feet down. Take a pause. Don't hug the knees to your chest. Just rest the legs down, knees down. Wonderful. Okay. So if you have a yoga block, you're going to need to remove the yoga block. We're going to go into bridges. Bring the arms down to the floor, just away from the sides of your body. Press your feet down into the floor. Lift your hips up, rolling the tailbone off the mat, the mid-back, and the shoulders. Bouncing on your shoulders, not on your neck. And then you're up in a bridge. Take a deep breath in, and then slowly roll roll down. So when you're rolling down, I want you to think about pushing your sit bones and the back of your thighs towards your calves. So you're doing a nice active hamstring curl as you roll down also. So inhale to lift, and now exhale to lower. So you feel the hamstring curl on the lowering. Inhale to lift, and now push the back of your thighs as you lower your back down. Push the back of your thighs towards your calves, like your back of your thighs are going to touch your calves. Your hamstrings are going to touch your calves. Yes. And you should also that should give you a nice little wonderful decompressing of the lower back also, and maybe some people with the front hips. Good. Let's do one more. Let's try one more rep. So the next time you are up in your bridge, you're just going to stay in your bridge. You're going to lift and you're going to hold it there. So we give the front hips a chance to lengthen through the front hips and being held through the pelvic floor. So just hold this for a second, because we don't get to do a lot of extensions, in today's environment. So what I want you to do is take your right foot off the floor. Some of you are going to extend the right leg up to the ceiling and a little out in front of the hip. So I don't have it straight 90 degrees, because that's going to create that shortening in the front hip. So just a little bit out. Some people are going to reach the leg out until the knees are parallel with each other. And you're going to hold that. Good. And then lower the hips down and then up again, one. So we're now actively focusing on on your glute on the left side. 3. Good. Lower your glutes, lower your back. 4. Good. Keep that leg extended out. 5. Good. 6. Wonderful pace, everyone. Keep going for your pace. Let's go for 2 more reps. And the next time you're up in the lift, just hold. And then come on down. Good. And just take a rest. Wiggle the knees a little side to side if you need to, but not a huge wiggling side to side. Just tiny little wiggles. That's it. Good. Let's start again. Both feet down. Lift the hips up. Let's start there. So you're lengthening through your front hips. You're holding through your abdominals. Extend the leg up or out. But right. There we go. Ready? And now lower your back. Lower your glutes to the mat. And then lift 1. And keep going. So there's no leg kick, Marilyn. It's just a leg. Extend the leg, Marilyn. A little further out in front of your hip. Yep, there you go. That's it. Wonderful, everyone. Keep going. Good. 5 more. So G, lengthen through your quad on that straight leg. Yeah, there you go. Go back to your dance days, G. Twice more. That's looking terrific. Good. Once more. Now just lift and pause and just stay in that for just so the body gets a sense of this extension through your hips and a holding through your pelvic floor and abdominals and obliques. Lovely. And then come on down. All right. All right. Don't hug the knees to your chest yet. I just don't want you to stretch the lower back. So with both legs now up to the ceiling, we're going to just do tiny little leg circles where the legs circle out and come together and lift. Circle out. You can do this with the legs bent, small bend. All right. So the breath is inhale, opening the legs to the side, bring them together, exhale and lift. Inhale, open, bring the legs together, inner thighs, pulling the legs together and lift. And again, keep going. Bent legs is the same thing. Opening, pulling, inner thighs, bringing the legs together and lift. Now let's change direction of the circles. Out to the side, bring the legs together above your pubic bone. Legs out, open, circle them around and bring them together. Good. Take that nice and easy. Right? And then you can play with challenging of, lowering the legs a little closer to the mat if you want to. Right. There you go. If you want to focus that you make sure you're tightening across the belly button, but not completely flattening in the lower back. Good. One more time, everyone. Once more. Wonderful. So with both legs extended up to the ceiling, I'm going to be a lefty. Hold on to the back of your left leg with both hands, one on my thigh, one on my calves. Come up into your curl. Now, you don't have to do huge scissor kicks. It's totally up to you if you want to stretch. Head is curled. Put your gaze down between your inner thighs, looking at the toes out in front of you, and switch. And then release the hands from the back of the leg and just switch legs. And you can go a little smaller and lower and smaller and lift. Up to you. Ready? And let's keep going. Let's go for 5. That's it. Wonderful. 4. Good. 3. Mat. I don't know if it's your shirt, but scoop in a little more just below. Yeah, okay, it's your shirt. 2, and no chin resting on the chest. There's a space between the chin and the chest. Last one, wonderful. And now everyone, hug your knees into your chest if that's your thing. Good, good morning. Okay, so hold on to your knees and come on up to sit and just watch. So everything that we're doing from the beginning of class is going to lead eventually into this nice, one of my favorite sequences, a nice sequence of Pilates movement that we're just going to blend together. And we're going to start with the variation number 1 now. So sitting on your right side with your right leg bent and your left leg straight out to the side, okay? And we're going to start with everyone in the forearm just so that I can see, or what I can see, is that we just know you're capable of doing this and not impinging your shoulder. So you're going to press the right arm, the right thigh onto the floor, and you're going to lift your hips past a side plank until you can bend to the side where you feel you're opening through the side ribs. And then you're going to come all the way down and lower that arm and turn your head so you're looking down at your foot, because the neck is also working. The muscles in the neck and shoulder area is also getting this lovely opening here. So when you go to the side, you're going to look straight forward and then side bend. And then you're going to lower yourself, take that arm down your leg and turn and look and see your fingers. So we're going to go up to the side and bend and down. Only 5 on each side. Keep going. Just want to check out that this is working. So let the ribs lift the body and the arm, not the arm. Yes, Virginia, that was it. There we go, Matt. And then when you lower the arm down to your leg, turn your head and look and see your left arm. Yeah, good. That's it, G. That's it, Steve. Yes. Now let's do this on the other side, because there's only 5, because we're going to work our way up to a second part of it. So left leg is bent, right leg is straight out to the side. And you're going to go up, opening, lifting the side ribs up to the ceiling, and then come down and turn and look. And then lift, and come down and turn and look. Keep going. Yes. So Marilyn, keep your bottom leg on the floor. Yeah, you're going to use it right, and then you're going to lift through your side ribs. Oh, there we go. Good. When you finish the 5th one, stop. Let's go back to the other side. Same variation number 2. So now we're here, we're going to go up, right? The ribs are open, but you're going to keep them now neutral, and we're going to go back to that rotation. 1, then side, opening the ribs and bending, put the ribs in neutral, rotate, 2. Okay, so go ahead. Let's do 5. So lift, overhead reach, then put the ribs in neutral. That's it, G. That's it, Matt. Matt, get back on your elbow. That's coming. So just 5, right. Pushing the floor away with that bottom leg. That's it. And that's it, Casey. Now, everyone, change sides. 5 on the right, 5 on the left, because we have the big variation coming up. Oh, what is going on? Okay, so Steve, switch it over. That's it, G. Yes. That's it, Matt. There you go. Go ahead, Casey. And when you finish your 5th one, everyone come on down and take a pause. Good. So before we go into the 3rd variation, we're going to do a little bit of oblique work. So you're going to lay on your right side with your right arm on the floor in front of your shoulders, palm down. Left hand behind head, legs are bent, okay? And then you're just going to use that arm to press and lift, and then lower. So now we're shortening our obliques, and we're kind of contracting in through the obliques and the front abdominal wall, and the shoulder and the ribs are going to help with lifting of the legs, okay? So here we go. And then we're going to do 5, and then we're going to extend with 5. 1. All right? 5 bent, 5 with the legs extended. Let's go. And lift 1, and down 1. Bent leg, lift 2, and down 2. Bent leg, lift 3, and down 3, and 4. And now stay with the legs bent or straighten the legs when you lift. Go ahead, G. Keep doing what you're doing. Matt, keep going. Steven, I can't see you. Right. Good. And now change to the other side when you finish your 10th one. Yep, that's it, Casey. And go ahead, Virginia and Marilyn, change. Ready? Keep the legs bent. The bottom arm is stretched on the floor, shoulder height with the palm down. And then you're going to lift. Go ahead, Steve. Keep doing what you're doing, Marilyn. Yes. And now, Matt, G, extend the legs. Steve, extend the legs. 1, 2, 3. That's it, G. Keep 4. 1 more. And 5. Wonderful. Everyone, take a pause. So let's connect those the first 2 variations with this exercise. So in this entire sequence, you're using the gravity of the floor and your body to push and lift, using your obliques and your core, and then you're moving that. So now you can straighten the legs out in front of you. That's 1. You can straighten the arms. So if you want to start with the legs bent, get yourself up and then straighten the legs. As long as this shoulder is strong and secure. If you feel you're buckling into the shoulder, you're dropping down, you're sagging into the shoulder, then go back to the bent arm, okay? Is that clear? That's the most important thing that you need to focus on, being strong. So now, as we lift, we're going to lift a little higher. This time, as we reach, we're going to pull the hips up a little higher. And we're not reaching straight under or directly across. We're pushing back a little. We're pushing back. And then we're coming back to that side plank. Bent arm variation will be the same. You reach, you push, you reach, you land. Okay? So here we go. Let's begin this together. Ready? So uplift. You want to start with the bottom leg bent and then straighten it, or bottom arm bent. And then rotate and lift, pull, and then reach. And I like to put my arm, wrap your arm around your body so you feel that you're lifting yourself up into your arm. And reach. You know, like you're being an aerialist. Yes, that's it, Marilyn. Good. Go for it, G. Yes. That's it, Steve. Matt. Casey, you lovely. That's it. And now one more. Okay, and switch sides. With a delightful grin on your face. All right? So when you're ready, we're doing anywhere between 5 to 10. Totally up to you. That's it. 1. So let me help you out, Casey. Yes. Be strong in the lift. Right. 2. That's it, Marilyn. Steve. And Matt, and we want you to reach that arm a little more down towards below your knee. Tap your, yes. That's it, G. Good, one more. Wonderful, everyone. And take a break, pause. Okay, that's it. Come on down, Marilyn. All right, so take a rest. We have one more part of the variation. Okay? So we're connecting movement and sequencing. So what you're going to do is only do 3 of these, three reps, 2, 1. Then you're going to turn into your plank, your push-up plank hold, knees down if you want, or knees off. I'm going to say knees down. And then you're going to go down and up. So you're going to do 3 push-ups. Everything is going to be basically in 3. And then you're going to go into your rolling. Up, dog, lifting. If you don't want to lift, you keep the knees there and you come back. 3. Okay? Here, come forward, rolling. And lifting. That would be without putting your knees down. Okay? And then after you finish your 3rd one, guess what? You're going to go to the other side. Up. Reach. Up. Reach. Up. Reach. And then you're going to come back. And you're going to do 3 push-ups. 3, straight leg, 2, or bent leg, 1, and then you're going to go into your undulations. You can keep your undulations going, or you can do the undulations a la yoga with an up dog and a down dog. Okay? What do you think? Yes. All right? So I'll start you off. Let's begin. So let's go with bent arm, if that's going to work for you, if your shoulder's feeling a little fatigued, or straight arm. Bent leg, or both legs straight. Let's start. Ready? And let's do it together. 3 rotations. 1. Breathe in and breathe out. 2, with a little push back, and now add a little push back. 3. Turn your body to a push-up position. Knees are down. And now 3 push-ups. 3, 2, lowering your chest, but keeping your hips and your belly button suspended. 1, and now sit back into a child's pose, coming forward into your undulation, up to your upward dog, and then back again. If you're keeping your knees down, keep your knees on the mat. If you're lifting your knees off, you're going back into downward dog, rolling through to upward dog, back to downward dog. One more time. Okay, and now turn to the other side. Face away from the camera, top arm is reaching up. 3 rotations. 1, let me see. 2, gotta have powerful breath, that's it. 3, go back to your push-ups for 3, and 3 push-ups. 1, knees down. 2, 3, rolling through, kneeling. Yes, up dog. Do that up dog with support of the hips. Right. One more time. Excellent. Last one. Good. And everyone, just lie down on your stomachs. That was it. Good. Excellent. Okay? When you're laying on your stomachs, just kind of wiggle your hips. Side, little wiggle through the hips. Good. And now, let's lay on your right side. Okay? With the legs bent, knees at 45 degrees, not 90 degrees. You can use a towel or a yoga block for your head. The bottom arm is bent. Top hand is on the hip. Cup your top hip. Good. And from here, we're going to keep the feet together, lift the feet off the floor, and then keep the ankles together as you lift the top leg bent into your clams or mermaids, working those outer hips. Good. Let's go for 4. Let's go for 3. Let's go for 2. Let's do one more and lift and hold. And now from here, lower the bottom leg, extend the top leg forward, and then press the top leg back. 1. Front to back. 2. Give me one more. 3. Extend that leg behind you so you feel the stretching or the opening of the front hip is open, but the glute is nice and tense. From here, lift the leg up, slowly rotate it up to the ceiling, forward and back. So we're going to do these little large control circles. 2, 3. There's got to be a point in those hips rotating out and forward. One more. Good. From here, bending at the knee, now do the rotations. 1, small. 2, and fast. 3, 4, give me one more, and 5. Keep that top leg bent. Knees going to rest on the floor and just relax into it. Yeah. Okay, from here we're going to go right into coming up onto your bottom forearm, and you're going to stretch that bottom leg out to the side. I'm going to lift the leg. So you're going to sit back a little on your left bottom butt cheek, and then you're going to step this right foot to the floor as we start to lift and up. So now you're working on the adductor or inner thigh of the left leg. And if this, having the foot behind you, allow you to lift the leg up a little higher, go ahead and do so. That's the variation. Good. One more time. And then you're going to bring that leg out in front, about 45 degrees, or in line with your front hip. And then you're going to bring it back. Lift it up and back towards the back knee. Down to the mat, up and in towards the back knee. So open, close. 2. So if you get on the, if you ever do that adductor machine that's at the gym, so you're in this angle, we're just working that angle without the machine. Your body is your machine. Good. Last 2. Give me one more and then hold it there. Lower it down to the mat slowly. Lie down on the mat. Step that top foot in front. And now little small lifts. Fast. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And lift the leg and hold. Hold the leg off the floor. Yep. So we're going to move for 10 and then elevate the leg, suspend and hold for 10. Ready? Leg down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 5, 6. Lift, lift, up. You got it. 8, 9. Hold it for 10. Ba-ba. Bedazzle that leg. Can we nudge it up a little higher like magic? Come on. Yes, we can. Hold, 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 hold. Excellent, and then come out of it. So let's begin the sequence on the other side. Both legs are bent, knees together in front of the hips. 45 degrees, not 90, 45 degrees out. Feet off the floor, and then lift the top leg. Pressing the top leg. I don't need to say lift. Press it up. Close it. 3. Yep. So let's pretend that your muscles are working against a band around your leg. Good, let's go for 2. One more time. And open the leg, pause, hold. Bottom leg, bent, rest on the floor. Extend that leg out in front. And then go springing the leg back to front. And 2. Keep going. 1 more time. And sweep the leg back, hold it. And now let's do those large circles. Lifting the leg, rotating it outward, inward, as you circle the leg into big circles. Start with the leg behind your hip. So you got to use your glute and the rotation in the hip muscles. Yes, to get the leg to lift. Come on, we all want to be able to rotate our hips and open and move with strength and power. Yes, 1 more time. Lovely. Now bent leg and small circles, fast. 1. Like you're pedaling a bike and a little faster. Smaller than that, G. Right. That's it, Matt. Keep going. 3. Yes. 2. 1. Rest that bent leg on the floor in front. Yep. Let it stay there for a bit. Ready? And we're going to come up on our bottom elbow and top legs in front bent, lifting the lower leg up and down. And then switching the top foot step behind, and now the leg is still in the same position, just going up and down. A little higher. And now bring the leg out towards the camera, and then lift the leg and bring it back until it meets that top knee, that back bent leg. Out and in towards that back leg. Keep going. Let's see. So Casey, let the leg go up towards the ceiling, and then you bring it in towards the back knee. Yep. Yep. Yes. Yeah, there you go. I can see it. Don't circle it. It's just right. And now down to the floor, Casey. Down to the floor in front. And now lift the leg up to the ceiling and then bring it in towards the back leg. Yeah. So it's a diagonal. I know you know diagonals. Yes. Good. 1 more time, everyone. And now make the switch. Step the top foot in front and lie down, and then quick small lifts up and up, up, kicking up, lift, lift. 9, 10th one, lift the leg, pause, hold. Keep the leg still. And begin again. Lower the leg, lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, up. Right. That's it. 4, 3, go, lift. 2, pause, hold. Now, can you magically lift the leg up a little higher? Just move it a little higher and stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Everyone, come on up to sit. We're going to wrap it up. So have the seat facing the camera, and let's bring your left heel into your groin where it's comfortable, and your right heel behind you. Now, the right knee does not need to be open to the side. Both knees are facing forward. Yeah. Okay? So you don't want this. We're not looking for the knees to go out to the corners of your shoulders. We want the knees forward in front of your hips. Good. And now from here, place your hands behind, your palms behind you, lean your chest back, and then lift both knees up and make the switch until you're now facing away from the camera, right? So you're gonna use your hands, sit back, and then come on back and switch. When you arrive, right, your hands are going to be on your thighs. Place your hands behind you and use that so you can rotate onto your butt cheeks and then switch knees. Good, one more time. Hands behind you, rotate. Now, walk your hands in front of you until you can walk your chest forward out in front of you. You're either gonna rest on your elbows or some of you will have your forehead down and just stay there. As far as you can go, support on your arms, or if your head can reach the mat, then you're there. And stay here. You're not trying to keep your left butt cheek on the mat. If it lifts or rolls off or becomes light, that's what's supposed to happen. You're not trying to keep your left butt cheek down. Good. Walk your hands back towards your body, palms on the mat. Bring yourself up to sit. Change the legs, facing the camera still. Bring your right heel into your groin, left heel behind you. Both knees are facing in front of your body, not out to the sides. And then walk your hands out in front of you until you can rest on your arms or rest on your forehead. Go ahead. Head down. Right butt cheek, there's a lightness on your right butt cheek. You're not trying to keep your right butt cheek pressing into the mat. That is not what you're supposed to be doing. Let it lift. And let it relax. Good. Now walking the hands back, come up to sit. Bring both feet out in front of you, wide, about mat width apart. And then let the knees go out, and you're just gonna rock your knees and your hips side to side. Nice and easy. Good, and then from here, just find a position where you can have your hands behind you. Now, the top of your chest, you're gonna extend the spine upward, lifting the top of your chest. Head is gonna go into a neutral, lowering behind you. Don't drop your head. Just let the chin lift and the chest open. Good, and now walk your hands forward, cross your feet comfortably in front of you. Take the arms out to the side and up on a diagonal, opening the chest, then reach your arms up, soften the fingers, curl. Bring the fingertips to touch your chest, and then open your fingertips forward, let the chest go forward and up, a little gyro here, and then curl. Bring the fingertips to touch your chest. That's a signal to send your chest forward, your arms forward, and up. Good, and then stay here reaching up in neutral, give it a little wiggle, soften the shoulders and lift the ribs as you soften the shoulders and let everything kind of just melt down. Yeah, resettle. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Great to see you guys. Come and join me again